Hey folks, it's Pete Thorne. Check it out from my friends at Origin Effects over the pond in the UK. It is the Cali 76 FET or FET or Field Effect Transistor Compressor. This new pedal replaces the old Compact Deluxe version of this pedal. And so what's new and what's going on with this one, and why did they make a new pedal to replace the old one? Well, first of all, you got a meter there that lights up that's nice for gain reduction. You can see the gain reduction that you're getting, so that's a new feature. But maybe most importantly, the sonics of this pedal have evidently been improved to kind of match the original version. I'm talking about the big box first pedals that Origin put out, the big Cali 76 giant size one. I did a video for that pedal probably sometime around 2011 or something like that, and I was blown away by that pedal. It just sounded like nothing else. It was just like a studio quality compressor for guitar, really. And since then, they put out the smaller box versions, the Compact Deluxe and other ones, and I liked them. I thought they were good. I've made videos for those as well, but there was just something magic about those big box ones. And they're very, very large. I mean, it's difficult for me to imagine putting it on a pedal board, but it was magic sounding enough that I've considered it many times, even though it would take up a lot of space on my board. And I keep that one in a drawer behind me here, sometimes to use on bass guitar and on other things, because it just sounded so good to me, and it was my favorite pedal from Origin as far as their compressor range. So with this new one, they've been able to evidently increase the dynamic range so that it matches the response of the old big box pedals that I like so much. And just to me trying it out here for a few minutes today and recording that track at the beginning of the video, I think it sounds fantastic. I mean, they've always made great compressors, but this one, man, in a small format compressor, they just sound luxurious. So I used it on a couple different clean guitar parts on that track at the beginning of the video. I used it driving into an amp that was already kind of overdriven a little bit for the last lead in that song, and then I also used it on bass guitar. Even though there's actually a dedicated version for bass, I found this one worked great with my bass. So I want to solo some of those parts outside of the mix so you can hear them. I want to play a little bit more through the pedal and turn the knobs a little bit so that you can hear what's going on. It is the Cali 76 FET compressor. So right before the song started, I wanted to show you what the compressor did right at the beginning of the video, right off the bat, and make it really obvious. So I played the little part, main part in the song at the beginning of the video without the compressor, and then I turned it on. Let's just do that again one more time right now. How does this pedal do this with such like a natural sound? Well, it's got this mix control on it that lets you blend in uncompressed signal. So if I turn the mix all the way down, you'll just hear the compressed sound. Now it sounds a little bit more obviously compressed. But blend in that mix control. Now you're blending in dry signal, kind of pumping up the sound. You're getting all the attack of the dry signal. And then you've got this layer of compression underneath, parallel compression. It's really great. It allows you to get kind of the most natural sound and get, like, is it compressed? Is it not? I guess it is. It sounds just fuller and fatter. It's almost like it's overdriven, but it's not under the fingers, which is pretty cool. I've got the ratio on about 11 o'clock, so it's fairly subtle compression. I got kind of a slower attack and kind of a faster release. Once again, that's contributing to a real natural sound. The more that I kind of pump up that attack and make it faster, the more it's going to kind of clip off the front end of my note and make it sound more obviously compressed. right? You can hear the attacks punching through a little bit more. If I turn up the attack, that's going to make it faster. Clip in the attack more. So I kind of like it around, I don't know, 11 o'clock. Something like that. That sounds good. And then I've got kind of a fast release time going so that the signal grabs and then it doesn't hold on too long as far as the compression goes. Input's at about 1 o'clock, the output's about 11. It's kind of unity gain here, really, if you just listen to the attack. You know, the perception is that it gets a little louder when you turn the pedal on, but it's the overall that gets louder, right? Not the peak so much. And that just pushes the guitar forward in the mix, makes everything easier to play, everything sound better and more fun. I don't know. I love compression on my cleans. I just do. So I played a little lead guitar with some overdrive going. There's a little bit of overdrive coming from a preamp I'm using, right? It's like a recording preamp. I can't tell you what it is because it's not out yet, but it does sound cool. It's kind of a Fendery sound, and it's got speaker simulation and stuff built in. So here's the sound without the Cali on. Kind of a cranked up American amp sound, right? And then adding the compressor, you'll see what it does. I've got the mix up, or sorry, the dry control up real high, like around 2 o'clock, so I'm adding plenty of dry signal in with the compression. And then I'm driving into the compressor really hard with the input at around 2 o'clock. And so it's definitely adding this layer of compression to the sound. So here's the tone when I turn it on. You can hear it's like not a ton of overdrive, but it's really making the notes ring out as if there is. So that's the sound that I used for the solo on the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, from Origin Effects, the Cali 76 FET compressor. This one replaces the previous version of this pedal, which was the Compact Deluxe. Just a terrific sounding pedal. I've always been a big fan of the compressors since I've tried them over 10 years ago from the beginning. I might have to try and find room for this one on my pedal board because it's just got that magic, transparent compression that I really like. Is it compressed? Is it not compressed? Yes, it's compressed, but it still sounds uncompressed. It just sounds smooth and really, really nice. So great job, Origin. Really digging it. It's the Cali 76 FET compressor. You can check it out further at the link down there in the video description below. Please hit subscribe. If you haven't, hit the little bell beside the subscribe. You'll get an alert when I put out new videos. Hey, thanks for watching. I am Pete Thorne. Take care.